Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. Let me start by saying just a few words about my own background. I'm a BEd student of English Education at Mandiri University in Subang City, Indonesian Republic. In my presentation, I would like to report on ways to heal stress. Today's topic is of particular interest to those of you experiencing stress. In this morning, I'm going to be talking to you about reporting on the result of the study I carried out. The purpose is to educate everyone here about strategies to manage daily life stress, helping individuals reduce its negative impact, improve well-being, and change overall quality of life. In my presentation, I will focus on three major issues. My first point concerns the types of stress, and then secondly, impact of stress, and lastly, strategies for overcoming stress. It will take about 10 minutes to cover these issues. I can email the PowerPoint presentation to anybody who wants it. Please interrupt me if there is something which needs clarifying, otherwise there will be time for discussion at the end. In this part of my presentations, I'd like to talk about the types of stress, but before that, I'll define what is stress. Stress is a physical, mental, and emotional response to change that demand adaptations, APA, American Psychological Association. So, let me first give you a brief overview of the types of stress. The types of stress I'll be explaining are acute stress and chronic stress. Acute stress is a stress response that occurs suddenly and briefly, arising as a reaction to a specific situation or event. Typically, this stress lasts for a short period of time. Chronic stress. Stress that persists for an extended period, lasting for days, weeks, or even months. It may stem from ongoing work pressure, prolonged financial issues, or an unstable environmental situations. That's all I want to say about the types of stress. I'd like to summarize what I've said so far. Acute stress is a sudden and brief stress response triggered by a specific event. It typically lasts for a short duration. On the other hand, chronic stress persists over an extended period, spanning days, weeks, or even months. It often arises from ongoing factors like work pressure, long-term financial challenges, or an unstable environment. Let's now move on to the impact of stress and its significant impact. The impact of stress can encompass various aspects, both on physical and mental health. Here are some impacts that can arise due to stress. First, on physical health. It has, first, weakened immune system. Stress can weaken the immune system, making the body more susceptible to infections and diseases. Second, digestive issues. Stress can affect the digestive system, causing problems such as diarrhea, constipation, or stomach pain. And third, cardiovascular problems. Chronic stress can increase the risk of heart diseases, high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular disorders. Fourth, sleep disturbances. Stress can disturb sleep patterns, leading to insomnia or restless sleep. And second, on mental health. It has mental health disorders. Stress can increase the risk of mental health disorders such as anxiety, depression, and other psychological issues. And next, difficulty concentrating. Stress can interfere with concentration and focus. And next, mood changes. Stress can influence mood, causing change such as being easily irritable, angry, or sad. And next, heightened levels of anxiety. Stress can cause heightened levels of anxiety, making an individual emotionally tense. And next, physical symptoms due to stress. For example, headaches, muscle tension, or other physical symptoms due to ongoing pressure. Understanding these diverse impacts of stress can be crucial in managing stress and maintaining a balance in both physical and mental well-being health. And next, the significant impact of stress include physical, emotional, and psychological stress. Physical stress originating from specific physical conditions such as injury, illness, or excessive physical fatigue. Its impact can directly affect bodily health. Emotional stress arising from conditional pressure, encompassing feelings of anxiety, worry, or tension resulting from specific situation. Emotional stress can impact an individual's mental well-being. And then psychological stress. The type of stress is related to mental or psychological pressure, including stress from work, the environment, or the minds that affect an individual's cognitive aspect. Psychological stress can affect cognitive functions, information processing, and discussion making. Moreover, there are other interesting facts we should take a look at. When stressed, the pupil will dilate as the body receives signals about everything happening around it and the subsequent reactions. Now, let's move on to strategies for overcoming stress. If someone is experiencing stress, there are strategies that can help manage it. Strategies for dealing with stress include relaxation and meditations, physical activity or sports, time management, social support, adequate sleep, balancing nutrition, engaging in hobbies and preferred activities, listening to music, and seeking assistance from mental health professionals like psychologists if needed. I'd like to look at this in a bit more detail. Here are strategies for overcoming stress. Common strategies for dealing with stress and improving well-being include: first, relaxation and meditation. Engaging in deep breathing techniques, meditation, or visualizations to calm the mind and body. Second, physical activity. Participating in exercise or physical activities helps release endorphins that boost mood and reduce stress. And third, time management. Organizing daily tasks, prioritizing work to avoid excessive pressures. Fourth, social support. Positive social interactions, getting support from family or friends can help alleviate stress. And fifth, adequate sleep, ensuring sufficient sleep to restore energy and mental health. And sixth, balanced nutrition, eating healthy, maintaining a balanced diet to support physical and mental health. Seventh, hobbies and preferred activities. Engaging in enjoyable activities can divert attention from daily stressors. 8. Listening to music. Listening to soothing music or favorite song can elevate stress and up life mood. 9. And the last, consulting a mental health professional. Last, consulting a mental health professional like psychologists. If someone experiences chronic stress that significantly affect their daily life or well-being, consulting a psychologist or mental health professional can be a crucial step. Regularly combining several of these strategies often provides significant benefit in managing stress and in changing overall well-being. So that's all in point 3. Okay, are you all following me so far? Okay, so let's now look at the next slide, which shows ways to heal stress bar chart. First, let me quickly explain the bar chart. It has self-activation 3.84 and planning 3.90, self-control 3.80, seeking instrumental support 3.78, seeking emotional support 3.95, acceptance 3.77, religiosity 3.78, stress reduction effort 3.83. From the data above, it can be outlined that in seeking support, the emotional dimensions is predominantly utilized with high prevalence related at 3.95 by high school students. Overall, each dimension falls within the highest category. Consequently, it can be inferred that student stress reductions effort involves self-activations, self-planning, self-control, seeking instrumental and emotional support, acceptance, and religiosity. The most dominant approach employed by students is seeking emotional support. In conclusion, I'd like to say we explored the types of stress, distinguishing between acute stress triggered suddenly and briefly and chronic stress persisting over an extended period. We delved into the impacts of stress on both physical and mental health, highlighting consequences such as weakened immune system, cardiovascular problems, mental health disorders, and sleep disturbances. Additionally, we discussed significant categories of stress, including physical, emotional, and psychological stress. Interesting facts were presented, such as pupil dilating in response to stress. Moving forward, we examined strategies for overcoming stress, emphasizing relaxation, physical activity, time management, social support, adequate sleep, balanced nutrition, engaging in hobbies, and seeking professionals' help when needed. Exploring these strategies in detail, we touched on the importance of combining various approaches for maximum benefit. Finally, we concluded by presentation a bar chart depicting ways to heal stress, with emotional support being the predominant approach among high school students, emphasizing the significance of seeking support in stress reduction effort. So that's all of my presentations. Thanks for your attention, and please forgive me for all of my mistakes. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.